Hi guys, I'm Chopper, welcome back to my channel, your first source of ModStorm news and updates. And today, I'm bringing you some new exciting pictures of different ModStorm games. First, if you don't know what ModStorm is, I would advise you go and have a look at the original ModStorm video through the link in the top right corner of the screen. So, let's talk about the parkour games in ModStorm, for which you do have pictures shot by ModStorm game developer Steve Fox over the last year. I'll let a link to his ArtStation page down below. Parkour games are, well, games in which you have to run, climb and do all kinds of stunts to get to a certain point in a certain time. So far there are 3 different parkour games in ModStorm that we know of. The first of those games is the Forbidden Temple, for which we have 7 pictures. The description of the post says, Forbidden Temple parkour game built for ModStorm using a newly developed in-house game engine. The lava starts to rise as soon as the player begins running. Gotta get to the top fast, or else the lava will catch up to you. Level was designed and built by me using primitives and prefabs. On the first 2 screenshots, you can see the starting island with a beach, with a dock and some wooden structures with tables, chairs and barrels for the player to hang out before the beginning of the level. We can even see some bottles as well as a menu, so maybe you're gonna be able to drink and eat. It does all look pretty nice, especially that orange gradient sky. At first I thought it was a sunset, but it may also be as well due to the lava, I'm not entirely sure. The caption states the Forbidden Island is in the distance. I don't know how exactly we will be able to get to the Forbidden Island from there, if you actually get there yourself, in boat, or you simply spawn there at the beginning of the level. We then have a few shots of the parkour track, with some tall rock columns, with vines and bridges to get from one another. And you can clearly see here on the first column that you have a path made out of wood you will have to run onto to get to the top and then take the bridge to get to the next column, before the lava gets you. On that other picture you can see what looks like some kind of temple in the lava. Maybe this is the starting point for the level or something like that. It does look quite similar to some temples from Stormhaven. I wouldn't be surprised if there is some kind of connection between Stormhaven and the Forbidden Temple, to be honest. Here you can also see the escape point on top of the tallest tower, with a helipad with a helicopter to get off the island. Well, that's pretty much it for that one. We still have 2 more parkour games to talk about, but first I recently checked analytics and it turns out over 85% of y'all aren't subscribed yet, so smash that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any ModStorm updates. Thank you, let's move on. The second one is the Skyscraper Sparkle game. That one seems quite straightforward. You can see a lot of different skyscrapers emerging from the clouds, connected by different ways. A funny note is the Storm Records building, obviously referencing the name of the platform ModStorm. There are also a few close-up views of the rooftop, as you would see it from the player point of view, with a little spa on top of a hotel, as well as the rooftop garden. We can also see the timer on the top of the screenshot, which is quite logical for a parkour game. Not much more to talk about here, except that the logo for the game, saying Skyscrapers, can be seen on a screenshot of the ModStorm main page. Before we go over the last set of pictures, I want to announce a big giveaway is coming very soon to win a black long spike collar in Animal Jam Classic and a blackout spike collar in Animal Jam Play Wild. It will end at 250 subscribers. A video should be out later this week with more info on that giveaway. Stay tuned. So now let's get to the last parkour game. This one I do really like the overall idea. It's a very chaotic parkour level in space with buildings, cars and trees floating around. On one of the screenshots, as well as on the name of the files of the pictures, you can read Get Home, which would most likely be the name for that game. I would guess you will have to get back home in a certain amount of time if this level makes it into the final game, cause yeah, that's something I actually did not address too much in my last videos, but those pictures were taken quite early in the development of ModStorm, and some of these levels and even games may be scrapped or completely remodeled, so don't expect to play the exact same thing at all when the open beta launches in fall 2021. Let me know what you think about all these ModStorm games, and don't forget to join the Discord server through the link in the description. I will be updating you all at least weekly about ModStorm until the game launches in open beta in fall 2021. By the way, a friend of mine has unveiled some mind-blowing Animal Jam information, confirming how White Brooks really doesn't care about their game. I'll be covering that very soon in a new video.